Hello guys, welcome again. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Victor Malala. Today I'm going to talk about how to shut down a computer. As simple as it sounds, this is very much of importance to everyone that is going to watch this video. There are so many ways of shutting down a computer. The methods of shutting down a computer depend on very many reasons that you could be having. In this video, we are going to look at least 4 methods of shutting down a computer and outline reasons why some of these methods might be needed and when any of those methods is most necessary. So, to start with, to shut down a computer in a very normal environment, you need to follow the professional procedures and standards put in place. So there are just a professional way of shutting down a computer on any computer when the computer is already powered and the user has already logged in, is when you access the power option from your computer. On Windows 10, you just need to press the Windows key button, or you tap the mouse at the Windows option. You will see a power button. When you click on it, you should be able to see options of restarting a computer, shutting down a computer, putting the computer to sleep. These 3 options, you can choose on any of them and it will be helpful. However, if you have powered your computer and you have not been able to log in for one reason or another, the option of shutting down a computer is usually just next to the login option for very many operating systems, but for some operating system, the option is to the bottom right. You should be able to find this. For Windows 7, even when you have logged in, it may be slightly different from what you have seen on Windows 10, but the procedure is similar, only that the icons of power could be different. Now guys, that is one way of professionally shutting down a computer. However, there is another way of shutting down a computer using the computer keyboard. In this case, what you need to do is to press the Windows key, the Alt key, and the F4 keys all together simultaneously and release those keys. Once you do that, a pop-up window will appear on your screen. It will have details of the operating system you are running and all that, but this will give you more options on what you can do with your computer. For instance, the switch user option allows you to switch from one user to another. There are computers that have more than one user, and this is so common. The sign out option just signs you out of the particular user, but it does not shut down the computer. Sleep option simply puts the screen to sleep, while shut down option just shuts down the computer as the name sounds. Restart shuts down the computer and later puts it on. So bringing computer back to power is what we call booting. So the computer will boot. So whichever option you pick, after that you need to click OK. For me, I will click cancel because I don't want to shut down this. If I shut down this, you guys are not going to continue watching this video anymore. Another way of shutting down a computer, which is malicious if not used very well, and I do not recommend people to use this, is by using what we call a command prompt. A command prompt is a more powerful tool on a Windows operating system that can give you more privileges or more power on a computer, but may need a little bit more understanding of how computer interprets some of the commands. Now, to access the command prompt, you just need to type CMD on the search menu. Then a command prompt app will appear like this if you're using Windows 10. Right click on it and choose the Run as an Administrator option. Once you do this, a command prompt should appear. Naturally, it has a black background. However, if you had changed this for any other reason, the background can be changed, the color of the text can also be changed, but under normal conditions or default conditions are that the text is in white and the background is in black. Now, on this black screen that you are seeing, we normally call it the command prompt. You need to type the word shut down. It's a command to tell the computer to shut down. Now for us, I will include /i so that I get to the interface of shutting down. There are so many other commands that can be used apart from /i, but guys, be careful because this one can be used maliciously. It can be used to shut down so many computers on a network if used maliciously, but for the purposes of learning, we are only going to teach you how to shut down the particular computer on which this command is running on. Once you type shut down, then space /i, you need to hit enter key on your keyboard. Once you hit enter key on your keyboard, the remote shutdown dialog appears on your screen. Now when this remote shutdown dialog appears on your screen, it has several options on which you can do. You can restart your computer, you can just shut down your computer, or you can annotate an expected shutdown. Now there are things that you must fill on this window for a shutdown to be successful. Others are optional, others are mandatory. As you can see, there is what we call display time, which is the delay time that you need. You also need the name of the computer that you need to shut down. So in this case, we want to shut down our own computer. So to get the name of our computer, we want to run a DirectX diagnosis on our computer. So we type dxdiag and we run the DirectX diagnostic tool. Once we run the dxdiag tool, the computer will bring a pop-up window that will give us information about this computer. Now, from the information given to us, what is important in this case is the computer name. So, sorry for this, guys. I'm sorry for this interruption. My Windows just misbehaved. I guess I'm running so many activities. So what is important is the name of the computer. In this case, my computer name is desktop-7a EBGOV. So this computer name is what you're supposed to type in the dialog box that requires a computer name. Without that, this computer won't shut down. So I'll type something funny because I don't want to shut down my computer, and also type something funny for the comment. And after that, you just need to click OK and the computer will give you a warning that is going to shut down. Otherwise, I don't want to shut down my computer. Now, those are methods of shutting down a computer when the computer has already powered on and when the computer is in its normal circumstances. Although you could shut down a computer using other mechanisms, which we are going to talk about, but we are also going to explain why you may need them. For instance, on your computer, on a laptop, mostly you need to locate the power button on your computer. If you press and hold the power button on your computer, the physical power button on your computer, for 15 to 30 seconds, the computer should be able to shut down. Another way of shutting down a computer, if it is a laptop, you need to find where the battery of the laptop is located and simply pull out the battery, as long as the laptop is not connected on a power supply at that time. Some laptops unfortunately have batteries that will need you open up the back, maybe using screws or whatever equipments for you to access the battery. In that case, it is quite unfortunate for you. However, if that is the case, you can simply go to the socket and unplug the power source or the power cable from the socket, or simply switch off the power source. The computer, since it does not have power, in this case, if the computer's battery is not on, the computer is supposed to shut down. However, if you do this and the computer's battery is on and it's functional, the computer won't shut down, obviously. Now, the reason why you may need these three methods of shutting down a computer, the last three methods I've just explained, are as follows. Your computer could be in a deadlock. A deadlock such that you can't do anything because it has stopped functioning. It's in a state where it can't execute programs, it cannot accept instructions, neither can it release programs or instructions. So in that case, you may not be able to interact with your what we call operating system at that stage, because it is it's like in a lockdown. It's said to be in a state that is unusable. So you can press and hold the power switch and the computer will shut down, or switch it off directly from the socket, or just undo the battery. Another reason why you may need to do this is when we have a program that is not responding on your computer, and the program is so many resources that other programs cannot run. So in that case, you may not be able to even command the computer to shut down, because the hanging program has already taken all the resources, including CPU time. So such that even if you executed a command, even if you had the privilege of executing a command, the CPU does not have that resource, that allocation to execute your command. So the computer may not shut down in that case under normal circumstance. So you may use this option of manually switching off your computer. Thank you guys for watching this video. I am hopeful that you've liked it. If you haven't, guys, just hit the dislike button. We have no problem with that. However, if this has been so good to you and you would like us to be grateful, like our video, comment. If you have any issue or any comment, just put it down on the comment box. Guys, we will appreciate if you subscribe to this channel, because that is one way of supporting us and this video, so that we can continue doing as many videos as possible. Finally, guys, YouTube blur for Kwamboka Shei. I have her YouTube link right on the description of this video. You can visit her channel, view her videos, subscribe and like. Thank you so much, guys. Let's meet in the next video.